Hey guys, house number 2 for the day, 5218 Alamosa Park. This one is 4-bed, 3-bath, 3-car garage, 2180 square feet, priced at $649. And there's good and bad to this one too. The house is probably slightly better. The finishes are better than the Rosewood, which I just looked at. It's the same basic neighborhood, it's just kind of across the way, 2-minute drive. This one, the other one too really, but this one particularly, walking distance to the elementary school, which is down around the corner there. You'll see it on the map if you look at it. There's the elementary school and a park down around the corner. It's actually walking distance to the middle school too, which is counts for something. You can walk to those. The house is bigger, the finishes are nicer, the AC is old, the windows are not updated. There's not as much usable space in the yard. I think that overall, at the prices where they're listed right now, the other one is a better buy for what we're doing. But I'm going to take you through everything and show you anyway. You know, it all depends on how much stuff you want to do and if you're willing to put money into it. A good rule of thumb is like the more beat up the house is, the more of a discount you're going to get it at. So in other words, you buy a $600,000 house, you put $25K into it, you might have a $650K house, as opposed to if it's all done up already and nice for you, you pay $650, it's probably worth $650, give or take. That's probably a good rule of thumb. So first off, you walk in, and it's the same basic floor plan, 1 down, 3 up. Everything's a little bit bigger here, and you can see when you walk in, just the painting, the wall colors are nicer. The tile in here is nicer than the wood floors in the other place. But by the same token, you have the carpet in the entire. You have carpet on the stairs, and then carpet through the upstairs, which some people like, and it's a rental grade carpet. You'll get fine with that. But in a couple years, after some tenants, you'll probably be spending like $3,000 to replace carpet. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through here. Again, it's a personal preference, I guess, but I really prefer this tile to the dark wood that was on the other floor. But that's all a matter of preference. So you got the 1 bedroom down, but one thing you don't have is it's not connected to the bathroom. So you got the closet over here, and there's no access to the bathroom. I think that having the access to the bathroom connected to the bedroom is better from a layout standpoint. But you can just see all the finishes in here are like cleaner, nicer, more expensive, more updated. But like I said, they don't have the windows in here, so that's a $15,000 gig right there. One of the reasons I like the other place. I think probably better for what we're doing. The laundry room is inside here, so the good thing is that, you don't have to go out in the garage to do the laundry. The bad thing is, you're taking up some of the square footage of the house to have laundry. So this is the difference between a 2,200 square foot house and a 1,900 square foot house, when in reality it's 1944 and 2180. So I'm just going to walk back through here. You can see the flooring is all uniform throughout. Everything's a bit nicer in here. The windows, they look fine. I've seen a lot worse. Maybe we'll see worse. But they are aluminum, and so that doesn't mean that. So that means they're not as good as the double pane updated vinyl ones. And you don't have to update those, but it does change the value of the house because it's a big job, as I told you. The kitchen looks nicer here. I think the other kitchen had a good setup, and I liked it. But everything looks cleaner here and more updated. They got the shaker cabinets with the handles. Everything's just more shiny and new around here. They got the granite countertops, and all of that storage is good as well. And then you got the formal dining over here, and you got 2 doors going to the outside, one there, one over here. I'm just going to take you outside real quick and tell you what I mean about the usable space. So up here you have some trees and stuff like that, so you have all this space up here that you're not utilizing. So I don't like that. On the other place, you had the hill, you had access, you could go to the tree house, the fort that they built and stuff like that. And then over here, I got to figure out what they're doing here. Maybe they're trying to put sprinklers in, I don't know. But you can see they have this all dug out here, and they just basically have mud in the backyard. You can see they're digging these ditches. I'm going to ask the listing agent what they're doing there. So you have that small side yard, and then you have this covered patio here. I don't love the looks of this thing either. I mean, I know what they're doing. They're trying to provide shade so you can sit out here and get shade, but it looks a little freaking ghetto, if you ask me. And then over here you have this big yard. But again, unless you want the kids running around in the mud, I'm not sure what they're doing with these ditches here, so I'm going to ask about that. But I bought one place that didn't have irrigation. We put in irrigation, put in grass. It looks like they have irrigation over there. I don't know if you can see all those bucket over. Let me see if I can get to see that. That's irrigation over there. So there's irrigation here of some sort. But I don't know what it's going to take to get this yard up to speed where it's not just dirt. So I think the other place is a bit more plug and play. At $649, this place is overpriced. So just FYI, it looks nice. But for what it is, it's a bit overpriced. So I'm just gonna take you upstairs real quick. So again, you got a nice big wide stairway here. The carpet looks relatively new. This is stuff that's fine for a rental. It's the specky stuff, specs in it. So it doesn't show the dirt. It's the kind of stuff Diana would put in to the rental. So master bedroom here, probably a little bit bigger than the other one that we saw. Master bath, everything looks a bit nicer, sharper, fancier. Okay, so there you have the same granite that you had downstairs. All the cabinets are uniform. The shower looks a lot nicer. They've done that. They've retiled all that and retiled the tub. So definitely nicer stuff. And then you've got the two other bedrooms, and once again, you don't have the Jack and Jill. Yeah, like I don't know. That's a matter of preference too. I think Jack and Jill is a good thing to have, but if you don't want the bathroom connected, maybe some people don't. I don't really have a huge view on that, but I think Jack and Jill is good. So this is the one bedroom, and over here's the other bedroom. No, nothing to see here. And then you've got the bathroom off here, and once again, everything's uniform. You got the same tile you got downstairs, you got the same granite, you got the same cabinets. And that tub, once again, you probably would want to put doors on there so that the water doesn't leak out through there. You got plenty of light coming in there, too, as well. Some places would go into a dark, so you got those high windows over there, high windows over there. And, yeah, my overall feel is that it's the finishes are nicer in here. There's not really much work to do. There is some work to do out in that backyard, and at the price with the shape that the backyard's in, you know, if it comes down to price, yeah, if this place was $600, I'd say yeah, lift it in a second. But it's listed at $649. I don't know how flexible they are because it all comes down to price with these places. It's a good house. Works just as well as the other one. But if it's $649 for this versus $619 for the other one, Rosewood is better. If it's $600 each, well, then we got some talking about things to do. Okay, late.